What song am I singing? I don't know the words. Do that again? No.
Well, then I don't know. I didn't catch it.
That sucks.
It sucks for you.
What are you, Seal? I was singing Seal.
Oh. I only know, like...
Kiss from a Rose?
Yes. Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't sound like it.
Make sure you speak in front of the mic today. There we go.
Yeah, but it's right in my mouth.
That's where it's supposed to go.
Whatever.
People aren't staring at your lips the whole time, I hope not. Well, now they might be.
Is this good?
What's up, Slapdick?
What's up?
What are you going to say?
Nothing.
Is it going to make me mad?
No, it might make other people mad.
Oh, why?
Because it wasn't
Say
very
it.
nice. No, I won't actually.
Whisper it in my ear.
No.
tell me.
No, I
I'm
don't
not
know
gonna
how.
say
I don't know how to whisper well. You can hear me a mile away still.
me.
Nope. I'll tell
Text
you
it to
later.
me.
Oh, I will later.
What a bitch.
You're dumb.
You're a pussy.
Oh, suck it.
Wow. The reason I called you a slapdick is because I wanted to start every podcast with an... Oh, no, don't read that. Don't read it. Damn it.
God, I didn't see it.
Okay, good. Can't read that fast anyways. With an...
bossy.
I wanted to call... Yeah, well...
Do this. Do that. Do a little dance. Do a little jig.
What did I ask you to do? I told you not to read something.
Yeah, you always are bossy.
Anyways, I wanted to start off every episode with an insult.
Awesome. Sure people
and
are
have
so
you
proud.
and have you guess what it is.
Okay.
All right. So if I was to say, why don't you fucking clean up the house, you driggle-draggle?
Why does it have to have an accent?
Because driggle-draggle, if I said it in a stupid American accent, it sounds dumb. Like, you driggle-draggle. It sounds dumb. But if I was like, you fucking driggle-draggle, stop looking at my hair. Because you're looking at my hair.
This piece is straight. It's probably what you're going for. And this one is always in your face.
Well, now it just stabbed me in the eye
Well,
because
it's
you let it
always
go.
in your eye.
What do you think a driggle-draggle is? A driggle-draggle.
A driggle-draggle?
Yeah.
Scottish whore.
A Scottish whore? All right.
Something you would call me.
I would. Driggle-draggle is an untidy woman.
Kind of, so.
Yeah, you're actually the opposite. You are pretty tight. You like your stuff organized. It's
I do,
opposite, but
you know.
you're not a driggle-draggle. And you could, if you wanted to call me something, this is from, I didn't say the date of when this era was from. You could call me a fop doodle.
Say it with an accent.
You fucking fop doodle.
Fop diddle.
Oh, you went Irish. You went Scottish, kind of. You're normally horrible with accents, but that's good. And significant or foolish man. I like that word, fop doodle.
You a fop doodle.
Well, that sounded dumb.
You a fop doodle.
That didn't make sense.
You're a fop doodle.
So that's why I called you a slapdick to start it with. Anyways, what's up?
What was the other one again? What was the woman's one again?
It was a dribble-drabble.
A dribble-drabble.
Or did I say gribble-grabble?
Driggle-draggle.
A driggle-draggle.
No driggle, no draggle. No diggity, no doubt.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Um.
Now what's on our itinerary?
Yeah, after the
Fine,
intro. So after the intro, so I asked, and I might have done it too late. I asked everybody to participate in a Would You Rather, because those are always kind of fun. I remember me and Chad back in the day when we worked at Kennedy would come up with some ridiculous Would You Rathers. I mean, savage ones that nobody would want to answer. And so out of the 100 people plus that saw the story,
No one answered.
no one wanted to participate or could take place, except for one person. Shout out to Mom, always there. And actually, Sean texted me too. Sean sent his in.
Brother Sean.
Brother Sean.
Yeah.
So.
Oh no.
No, his no. So I have one, and then I think you found one.
Well, what was Mom's?
I'm about to read it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you do that.
we
You
had
tend
three-
to like.
we had-
you ignore your mom
I
too.
foreshadow. Oh no.
No, you ignore her. It's
So
mean.
3 out of 100 and something plus that saw it. What? It's all
That's
good.
okay though.
Whatever.
We'd be
Yeah.
here all day.
We would. So. Oops, I forgot to send. I forgot to send Mom's.
Wow.
And the phone is recording, or did I
You
send
want me to
Mom's?
look it up? What was it on?
She put it on Facebook. So, actually, here. I got it. All right, so Kimberly O'Farrell Soto. I thought John was Mexican.
Oh my.
Soto's Asian.
No, it's not.
Soto?
It isn't.
Soto?
Yeah.
Oh, weird. Because Adrian Soto, who I just talked to this morning, said, no, the name's Chinese, which my mom's lying to me or something. So he said his side of the family is Chinese. So Soto.
I don't know.
Well, don't yell at me then for being wrong.
Well, I mean,
Driggle-draggle.
you're still like, you don't know.
And you do.
I'm sure. Well, I didn't say.
Well, you can't tell me
so
I'm
many people
wrong
are going to
if you
comment
don't
right
know.
now and be like, "Way to go, loser."
I know. Let's find out.
Oh.
Don't me. Soto.
Shout out to my girl Wit. I used my cup today from Starbucks. It will actually help me save money because usually I get a grande, but today to use the cup, I had to get a tall.
See?
So vanilla chai. And it looks like Raiders too, even though we don't want to talk about the Raiders today.
See? I told you it's Spanish.
Spanish is not Asian.
I know, that's what you said. You said
That's
it was
what
Asian.
you said.
No, you're like, it's Chinese.
No, I
was like,
didn't.
Soto
That was
is...
so you.
I don't know what you heard.
I'm not going to claim anything because if I'm not sure, I'm not going to look like a dumbass.
You did look like a dumbass because you're all, no, it's not.
But I was right.
Uh-huh.
I was right. But I still didn't say, I think it's...
So Kimberly O'Farrell said, would you rather be a villain or a hero in a movie?
Villain.
You would. Why?
I don't know. I just like the idea of being bad better than the hero.
Well, who's your favorite villain?
Well, when I think of this, I instantly think of Maleficent and Angelina Jolie. So that's why.
You'd be Cruella de Vil.
Nope.
Hero, all the way.
Duh. Who would you be? Or who do you think? Who's the first person you thought of when you think hero? I didn't hesitate.
I know. I can't think of anything right now. If I was to be a hero, first person that comes to mind is nobody. I know, what a shame. I can't think of a hero that comes to mind. Somebody that I would like to resemble if I chose a hero in a movie.
Well, it doesn't have anything. I mean, if it was your own movie, when you'd be your own hero, you wouldn't be resembling anybody. I'm just saying, what hero is the first person you think of when you think of playing a hero?
Mr. World Peace.
Who's that?
I just made him up. It's my own movie.
Mr. Worldwide Pitbull.
And anyways, the second would you rather was, would you rather be an Olympic gold medalist or an Academy Award winner?
Academy Award winner. I'm not athletic.
Would you rather if you had the chances to?
Yeah, I would rather be on the big screen and starring in a movie with Matt Damon or Mark Wahlberg or Leonardo DiCaprio. So, and winning an Academy Award for it.
Okay.
Thanks. What about you?
It's tough. I mean, I could see the benefits to both of them, but I think if I was to be an Olympic gold medalist, I think Academy Award is not as prestigious as it once was. They just hand them out these days with sympathy fucking votes and awards.
How do you know? When's the last time you watched Academy Awards?
You don't have to watch them to know what's going on. And I think if you're an Olympic gold medalist, I think that the experience that you get with all the other countries and everything combined, like involved in it, is once in a lifetime experience. Like, I get it. The appeal of being an actor, actress, and winning an Academy Award is pretty awesome too. But I think the experience of being it'd be different if it was like, would you want to participate in the Olympics? That's different. But if you're an Olympic gold medalist, I think that would be pretty fucking awesome. So that actually is that's a hard one. So I could go either way on that, but you had your mind up.
If I was Olympic gold medalist, I would want to gold medal in the shot put.
The shot put?
Yes.
All right. I wasn't expecting that.
Or pole vaulting.
Yeah, right. I'm going to leave that there. And so the next would you rather came from Sean. And it said, would you rather be able to detect any lie you hear or get away with any lie that you tell? This one's pretty easy for me.
Yeah, me too.
Would you rather be able to detect any lie you hear? That one would be the go-to because if you...
because you can't bullshit a bullshitter.
Did you get that from a movie or you make that one up?
I heard it, so it's like a thing.
I know.
But for real, I usually can tell when people are lying, and I don't like it.
But if you got away with all the lies, you'd be sitting with guilt.
Well, no, they don't.
If you were able to get away with nasty lies,
sickness, though. I think people that lie all the time.
No, that's what I mean, though. If
It's
you chose that, and you were able to get away with it, and you were a good person, you would all of a sudden feel the guilt.
Well,
I don't think that'd be.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't like. Nah.
Detect any lie you hear is all day, every day. Easy on that one.
You like my outfit? Lies. You think it's ugly?
Exactly. Yeah. I'll tell her, oh, that sweater looks good on you. She'll be like, I've worn this before. Jeez. Doesn't know
people that get away with all their lies would lie all the time.
Doesn't know how to take a compliment. Or if I do say something good, she's like, you're supposed to say that.
Am I right? Yeah.
Still doesn't, whatever. You want to go or you want me to go first?
Oh, my?
Yeah.
I have it right here.
Okay.
Where'd it go?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
And we're back.
I don't know where my original question was. Would you rather know all the secrets of space or know all the secrets of the ocean?
Oh my gosh. It has to be space.
I knew you would say. I was pretty sure you'd say space.
Yeah, but I get it. The ocean, I mean, there's like, we've only explored like, 5 to 9, maybe 11% of the ocean. There's still so much of it that we don't know. Species that, it's crazy, the amount that we have not explored with the ocean. But the ocean is, it's not infinite like space. I think there's a lot more information out there in space that is much more valuable than there is in the, even though that we could find some very valuable stuff in the ocean. But yeah, I'd say space. It's both of them are cool, but
I'd go with space too because I really, really want to know where their other aliens are.
Yeah, and there has to be. So it's, gosh, it'd be so crazy the day that
space doesn't scare me. Like doesn't give as much as I love the beach. Ocean gives me anxiety, so I don't have any desire to go out in the middle of the ocean. But space, not that I want to get in a spaceship and
I would
shoot out there either, but yeah.
God damn. No, that was a good one. So the one that I found was, would you rather have no taste buds or be colorblind? And the reason this one stuck out to me is because I can't believe the way that my taste buds are now compared to when I was a kid. You know, some of the picky texture stuff that I wouldn't even dare to try compared to some of the stuff that I'm pretty much down to try anything these days when it comes to food. But being colorblind, there's so like that experience of seeing the world. I don't know. There's so much beautiful stuff out there to be colorblind. Like,
I know my answer.
it is. It's taste buds for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, wait. What's the question?
Would you rather have
taste buds?
no taste buds or be colorblind?
Oh, I would rather be colorblind.
Really?
I'd rather have my taste buds because I love all food, and to me, I don't know. I don't feel like I would. I mean, I love color, but I don't know. I would want to still enjoy my food. Because I hate it. Like, when I can't breathe, when I'm sick, and you can't taste your food, I don't even want to eat. It's like, why bother wasting a meal when I can't even taste it?
See, I could trick myself into using food just for fuel, which, I mean, basically all it is, food is becoming luxury in our society, but I could trick myself into using food as fuel, because if you are colorblind, and I'm not to say, and it depends on the severity of it, because if you're completely colorblind, like, you know how people do get, if it's just rainy and gloomy and dark and gray all the time, like what if that could become a psychological thing if you are colorblind, to where every day there's no fucking color in your life? Like,
well, I guess it depends. If you were born with no taste buds or born without color, then you don't know the difference.
True. Like if you,
but if it's something you're gonna lose later on, if I had to take a choice of which one I would lose, at least color, I already know what color is. So if someone showed me something black and, you know, I see it black and white, and they said, well, this is red, I would know red. So I guess it kind of depends on the situation.
True.
And then, what is it? Now they just had those glasses come out where colorblind people are able to see some color. So I don't know of anybody that's gotten, like, taste bud implants and they can taste their food. So
yeah, no.
Interesting.
True, I guess, yeah. Yeah, that's all we had for the Would You Rathers. Don't look at that either.
I gave you the idea of my own face.
You did.
All right, now what? You want me to send you some memes?
We are on to... We could do memes, or I have 2 short videos and a funny story.
Go ahead.
All right, so... But yeah, send me those while...
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead. So, these 2 videos... So, this... We saw this a while ago, and it creeped back...
A while ago.
This is so fucking funny. You remember this? I just gonna wear them like cake. To tell that tonight at home, we're sitting knowing mighty snow. To say all night on my way. I don't make go. Ooh, 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 ooh. I just make go. Ooh, 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 ooh. I just make go. To tell that tonight. You got.
Lucky it wasn't worse than that.
I know.
Though. Like, could have got really bad.
Some of those he gets electrocuted. God damn it. That is so fucking good. There's that one, and then there's this one. It's kind of funny, but there's no sound, so I'm just gonna turn it down. See the girl?
Oh no!
So, falls out of a treehouse.
Oh.
Boom! And it's a little girl. She's fine. She was okay. But it took me back to a story in high school. We were at a buddy of mine, Ben's house, and this was either sophomore, junior, not sophomore year because we were in Colorado. Had to have been junior, senior year, and we all got really high. And as high schoolers, we decided to play hide and go seek. Yes, even in high school. So in the backyard, Ben had this tree house that was fucking humongous. The stairs, like, to get up it were insane. So we're inside the treehouse, and me and my buddy Marvin are hiding. For some reason, it was teams. That's how high we were. It was teams. So Marvin sits on the table, and this treehouse was built by Ben's dad, like all the wood inside the table and everything. Marvin sits on the table and breaks it, like right in half. And so we're both like, oh fuck. Like, it scared the shit out of us, so we have to run. Well, when we take off to run, you know, there's the door. Marvin's running down the stairs, and I'm, like, right behind him. But it's pitch black out, and for some reason my feet miss the stairs, and I have a flashlight. I'm holding a flashlight. Marvin's running down the stairs, and all of a sudden he sees me beat him to the ground.
Oh, my God.
Because I'm falling like Superman in the middle of the air to the ground, and I hit the fucking ground, Superman. My face hits the ground on the flashlight on top of it. All the guys from upstairs they felt the thud.
Well, you were a big boy.
They're like, what the fuck was that? And they come down and see that I'm just laying
And
on
knock the wind out of you?
It had to.
Yeah.
And they could not believe that I had just fallen out face first out of the tree fort. And so we get up, but obviously we're scared about like the table. Like, oh my God, Ben's dad's gonna fucking freak.
Whoop your ass.
I broke the table, but my lip was all bloody, and we didn't want to say that Marvin sat on it, so we said that I fell. And my face hit the table, but the table broke from my face
from
hitting
your
the
face?
table.
Okay. It's probably like, yeah, okay.
But if I could do a cartoon of the visual of someone trying to run downstairs.
High schoolers use a treehouse anyway. Like, would he really have cared if the treehouse table was broken?
It was like a hobby, though, a craftsmanship hobby of like wood building and woodwork. But if I could do a cartoon though, and just have the visual of someone running downstairs and someone falling right next to him in midair,
just belly flop
just brought
on the
back,
ground.
Yeah, it brought back memories. It's so fucking funny. Yeah, so that's that. Jamie has a couple memes, then I have a meme. So that one's good. That one's.
Am I supposed to explain it again?
Well, you can read it, but people will see it.
Yeah, but what about our listeners that might not be watching? They're listening while they're driving.
Okay, go ahead.
So, it's the actor Christopher Walken, and he is standing in snow, and it says Walken, but spelled like walking like his last name, in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland.
You have to kind of read it and walking.
You can't edit that out now.
No, I can't. You have to read it. You have to read it like he does in his voice.
You're just on roll today.
Well,
I would definitely not.
That was
do
good.
That.
You would have known who I was talking about if you heard that.
I wouldn't have.
Really?
No, I would not have.
You don't even know what Christopher Walken sounds like.
No, I don't.
You probably
think like that.
You probably think he's John Voight in Anaconda. You probably get that mixed up.
You know what I think of him? I think of the Fat Boy Slim video where he's dancing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think of when I think of him.
That's
and he's
right.
creepy.
No, he's not. He's awesome.
But not as creepy as John Voight.
No. You know who John Voight is, right?
Angelina Jolie's dad.
Your girl.
I know, her dad, but they don't have a good
How
relationship.
How did he have that?
I know. I don't know who her mom is.
Angelina Jolie's worst looking movie, Gone in 60 Seconds. I hated the way
she
looked
looks like
in
a
that.
badass in that. I like that with her dreads.
She looks like something out of the Matrix, like those ones with bleached hair.
She had dreads or braids?
She had dreads.
Yeah, she looked good.
No, I hated that look.
I like her a lot.
Okay, and then this. Okay, so a stoner, a Jedi, and a surgeon walk into a bar. Blunt force trauma.
Do you get it?
Yes, a stoner, blunt. The Jedi force. And trauma.
And
the
surgeon trauma.
Do I get it?
Well, it took me like 3 times to read it before I got it, and then when I did, I was dying.
I bet.
It's funny. Do you get it, everybody? Good
So
one.
stupid.
Good one. I don't know who that came from. My walk-in one came from my friend Kelly, and we've been friends since we were born. So
All I saw were the words ball wash. Great.
this is kind of stuff that shows up on my stupid Facebook feed, and
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Why are you getting these sponsored ads? What do you watch?
I don't search balls.
Nut rub.
And ball wash. Sack spray. Keep your jewels jolly.
Was that?
It's like a real thing. I was reading the comments too. People are like, I ordered 4. It's like, oh my god.
Was that a joke, or was that supposed to be an indirect of you telling me to wash my nutsack?
No, I just saw it and I thought it was so stupid. That is the dumbest thing ever.
It's ridiculous, but I bet you it does.
Someone's
sell.
like, $45 is a little pricey. I was like, $45? It's insane.
Yeah, fuck that. $45.
Yep.
No. What was the third one?
Sack spray.
Sack spray. No, bro. What was the first one?
Ball wash.
Ball wash. Okay, that's funny. I thought this photo was cool, and I was like, Jamie, come up with a caption for it. So, Jamie's glory hole open after midnight. She's the one that said it.
Well, it made me think of the movie. Oh shoot! What is it?
Sweet. It's with
The Sweetest Thing.
Yes.
With Christina Applegate
So
and Selma
stupid.
Blair and Cameron Diaz. If you haven't watched it, it's hilarious. And they're in a truck stop bathroom, and she looks through a hole. She goes, "Ooh, what is it?" She puts her eye in the hole, and she gets poked in the eye with a wiener. So,
a wiener.
that's what it made me think of.
We're on ball wash, nut rub, and sack spray, and now glory holes. Coming from Jamie.
Oh, this is all you.
I'm going to post. I'm going to post this picture, and whoever can come up with the best caption wins best caption award. I'm sure that'll get a lot of people to participate as well.
Great. It's going to be
yes.
horrible.
So who can come? I'm going to post it as well, but whoever can come up with the best caption.
Botox needed.
Oh God!
I get yellow wrinkles on my nose and forehead. I've never done Botox, but I imagine it would zap all that.
Probably not. You're ridiculous. You don't need Botox. That's what you're supposed to say. Did you find your quote? I can't believe that I did not find my fucking...
Was that it? Are we done? We have to get to my quote already?
Yeah, I can't find my meme, and it was an important one.
Here's one for you. This isn't a quote. This is a meme.
A meme? Okay. Walking, and I went, yes, I saw this. The real ones don't know about struggle. The real ones know about the struggle meal. This isn't a struggle meal. This is a childhood delicacy.
Oh my gosh. Cinnamon sugar toast in the oven. So good.
That's
Yum.
that's
everybody
a real
can
one.
relate to that, no matter if you're rich or poor.
That shit's good when you're fine.
So much cinnamon and sugar. Mine would just spill off. I put so much sugar and cinnamon.
You had the container that was already pre-mixed.
No.
Just shake it. You didn't?
No, I just mixed it in a bowl.
That's what I fucking mean. Like, you already had a shaker, but you made it yourself. Not like you bought it at the store.
Well, it wasn't a shaker mixed of cinnamon and sugar. I would pour some of each in a bowl and stir it, and then sprinkle it on my toast.
I swear at the apartment you had a little shaker cup that had already made.
I wouldn't be surprised if I did at some point have one made, like where I mixed it myself, because we ate it all the time.
Yeah, ready to go.
So good. So
I know.
good.
That does sound yummy right now.
So yummy. Now I'm going to go eat leftover pizza. You're on a healthy streak this week, so no pizza for you.
I know. I'm trying to do 2 weeks. I was good during Thanksgiving, able to maintain, but just want to have a good week.
Yeah, we just got back from the gym. Mine was okay.
It was too short. We rushed.
Well, I was waiting for you to get out of here.
Blame it on me.
Well, we were supposed to have more time, but you were chatty Cathy also when we got there.
Okay. All right. What's your quote, J.D. Roberts?
When there is no consequence for poor work ethic and no reward for good work ethic, there is no motivation. Now, I have two, what's the word I'm thinking of? Points of view on this, how I feel about it. I like it at first, but then I kind of put a little bit more thought into it. And so, for me, I understand where it's coming from. I get it. Like, I've worked at jobs where, it's no matter how hard you work or how shitty you are, nothing's acknowledged. So the shitty people keep being shitty and the people that work hard just do their thing. But then I thought about it, and I thought this also made me kind of go, why should you get rewarded for doing your job all the time?
Exactly.
And also, so I think there should be consequences for people that suck. You show up late all the time. Yeah. You leave early. You call in all the time. Yes, you probably get fired. I mean, if I was to be honest, I'd be like, yeah, you suck, so you're not going to be here anymore. But as far as like good work ethic goes, yes, raises are always awesome. Having your boss come and tell you, hey, we appreciate you, you're doing a good job. That's awesome, but I personally don't think it's necessary. I feel like it's almost like participation awards. I don't feel like those are necessary. Not everybody wins. Not everybody needs a trophy. And I feel like goes for work too. You have to work. If you're there doing your job, you're doing it because you have to be there. You need an income. You need a paycheck. You need to support your family. So you got to do what you got to do. So I kind of have mixed emotions on it the more I read into it a little bit. So that's just how I feel about it. I definitely feel, I don't know how to explain it. I want to do I don't want to say a whole millennial thing because that's just so much controversy on millennials and feeling entitled and this and that. But I do feel like nowadays it is more, staff does need more praise. They need to be recognized, or else they do get lazy and they do quit jobs and think that they're just going to walk into another job. So I don't know. I just have a lot of mixed emotions on that. So I'm kind of curious on your feedback and what other people think on it.
I'm right with you, 100%. It's a generation of entitlement. And it's not to paint a whole generation with a broad stroke like that, but there is a majority of it that is like that. It's weird to see people these days that want to go in and get a job and they want to set their own schedule. Like, I got to do that for social events.
Well, that's what I mean, too. And when I read this the more I thought about it, I was like, this seems like something like a millennial, like, and I'm totally stereotyping, would have written this. So I don't know, and I'm not blaming it on age either, because there is people that are in their 40s that are my age, that are in their 20s, 30s, that are sucky workers as well. And there's also kids that I know that are, in high school, like even my son's age and younger, that actually are really good workers, So I don't think it's just certain ages or groups of people, but I do feel like this is definitely a thing.
And this falls into, and I'm not going to get into politics because it's so bad, but this falls into everyone should have an equal opportunity at anything. But we shouldn't force equal outcome. There are people that are content doing the average. There are some people that just want to go through life. They want to do their thing every day, come home and do the same thing, and that is completely fine. And I think this quote goes for, like, I don't want to say it without, you're not going to get ahead or get anywhere if you don't have that work ethic or motivation. Like, you shouldn't have to be praised to have that motivation to want to be better. Like,
right.
If you want to be content and being
because you're not getting that praise doesn't mean you just quit. Like, I'm not appreciated, so I quit. It doesn't work that way.
Exactly.
Like you touched on, people thinking they go into these, job interviews saying, well, I can't do weekends. I have to be off at this time for this thing. I have to be off at this time for this thing. I have had quite a few jobs in my background, and I never once walked into anything like that unless I worked another job, because, I did do the single mom thing, and I did have to work numerous jobs at one point. And so I'd go in like, okay, I work this time, I work full time at this job, but I need a second job, looking for evenings, whatever, and you make it work. Like, people nowadays, I am seeing that, like, they just walk in like, oh, well, I'm just looking for a weekend job, or not even a weekend job. I'm only working for Monday through Thursday, but I have to be done at 4. And it's like, wow, you got to start from the bottom and work your way up, people.
I remember back in the day when I did have a regular 9-to-5 job, if you couldn't get your shift covered,
you worked?
Then you worked it. Mm-hmm. And nowadays, it's like, if you can't get your shift covered, they just don't show up.
Yeah. Exactly.
That was less than 10 years ago. It just changed drastically. And part of it is the wanting to reward society for just being average, and which is, like I said, there's nothing wrong with being average, but when you're rewarding it all the time, nobody's going to know how to push themselves or be more creative or think outside the box. Like, I definitely am with you 100% on that one.
Yeah, so it's definitely interesting to me. Like I said, I saw this quote and I just came at it from 2 different angles, and I think everybody might have different, their own feedback on that, but that's kind of where I was at with it, was, I don't know. Like I said, everybody's different, but I don't know. I never went to my job when I worked regular jobs, and expected to be praised and, rewarded for showing up every day.
Yeah.
And doing my job.
There's certain things in life that are just required of you naturally, and you shouldn't get rewarded for that. Right. I'm not going to reward you for doing what you were supposed to do. you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I don't know. And I've known people in the past that some people need that. Some people need just that acknowledgement sometimes.
Little
It just
nudge.
gives them, keeps them motivated. And I respect that too. Even if it's just a, hey, good job yesterday, or hey, thanks for covering so-and-so shift. Like,
Yes.
some people just need that. And I've never been one of those people. Like, I'd be like, okay, you're welcome, but at the same time, I get it. Some people need that, but I don't know. So that's my quote.
I like that one.
That's my words of wisdom.
It's your prerogative.
It's my prerogative. You don't even know who that is.
Really?
Who?
James Brown?
Oh, James Brown. Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown. Who the fuck was James Brown?
Old.
Did I just make that
way
up?
older music.
Really? Mm-hmm. Hey, I got Brown right.
Right, but now you make me question myself. Like when you say...
No, it is Bobby Brown, I think.
No,
right.
no, I know 100% sure that it's Bobby Brown. But I'm just thinking who you were talking
James
about. Oh,
Brown?
yeah, here he is.
Who's James Brown?
Like old school. This is my song. It's called The Boss. That's James Brown, in case you were wondering.
All right, Bobby. Oh, boy. Here we go. All right. Are you ready to go
Oh!
to the outro? Whoa. So, do that again.
Prerogative. It's my prerogative. All right. That was a good way to end it. I'm all pumped now.
Great. So I'm going to be in the car forever now on repeat. No. Thank you for Mom and Sean. Everyone else. We want to try and do more interactive things, just because it's fun when you get people involved.
We need to grow our Insta. I mean, that's a start.
Yeah.
So, we love and appreciate everybody's feedback. It's awesome. It's so cool to, and then we've been dealing with this for years, as long as we've been vlogging and recording our, our daily outings or workouts. But when we see people and they say, hey, I was listening, and it's people that sometimes you are surprised, like, oh, hey, you listen to us or you follow us. That's cool. But it helps when you like and comment and share, because that helps our, algorithm, it helps us get reach and growth. And so any little acknowledgement on social media definitely helps with growth.
Definitely helps, and it takes a second.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, we appreciate it. But and it's just more fun to get other people's input on stuff. So when we do have things where people can interact with us or be a part of it, it's more fun to get their different questions.
And then I posted too. So I have a few of you that send me memes all the time. We've been doing this before we started the podcast. I have my girlfriend Jess and our friend Adrian that sends me and tags me in memes all the time. I'm taking those, and if I share them on the podcast, I'm doing a drawing, or we are, the following month. So all through, say, December. I started it kind of late, but starting in December, every time if I share your meme on the podcast, your name will be saved, and come January or whatever the following month is, we'll do a drawing and a cup of coffee on us. Probably Starbucks, because even though we love to support local, let's be honest, not all of you are local, but everybody has a Starbucks. So. And
I will try and get a working link for the store, the Salty Blowie sweatshirts, tanks, shirts, and all that. I don't know what's going on with it right now, so I will try and get a link and post in the description. If not, I will post something on Instagram this week. Also, take part in the caption this photo, which I will also post, of Jamie's perspective glory hole. So, anyways, anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Any shout-outs?
Nope. That's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff. Anyways, no, thank you guys again. Like James said, we love you guys. Thank you, and we will see you all next week. I didn't look at the camera once in this episode.
Aren't we supposed to?
I know, and I'm saying I didn't. It was bad.
What do you look at?
The camera. Oh, I was just looking all over. I should have looked at the camera more. So
I look at the camera. All right, peeps.
Breakfast.
Leftover pizza.
eggs.
Word.
Bye.
It's my prerogative.